Hey, what's up, you guys? I know it has been so crazy long since I've made a video for this channel, and there's really no excuse why. I've just been kind of like feeling super uninspired lately and don't know what to talk about, don't know what to make. Honestly, super lazy, I guess. Um, but what would really help me out is if you left down below what you guys wanted to see. So, because like I said, I am going through kind of a period of being uninspired of things to make. So if there's anything specific, you can leave it down below. Um, Today, I'm going to make a video that I have been really badly wanting to make for a really long time, but I feel like there wasn't really a reason to until now. And this is the products I have hit pan on tag or video. Basically, hitting pan on something is when you hit the bottom of the tray, if you don't know. So like if I were to use up an eyeshadow, you'd see like the metal pan underneath. So that happening for me is like a rarity. It's like seeing a unicorn out in the wild. It never happens with the sheer amount of makeup that I own. So right now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 products, which is crazy. So I'm going to just show you them, kind of talk about the products, and yeah, if you follow me on Instagram, you probably already know what I'm going to show you because I always take pictures of them and put it on Instagram when I hit pan on something. So yeah, let's just jump right into it. The first thing is a lip product. This is the Nivea Lip Butter in Raspberry Rose Kiss. It looks like this. I put this on usually before bed. It's a really thick lip balm. There's the pan right there. Let me turn this light a little bit so you can maybe see a little better. There's the pan right there. And I put this on before bed. It's a really thick lip balm, so it really kind of like nourishes your lips while you're sleeping, which is something that I really like. I have multiple lip balms that do this, but this one I only use if I don't really need a full-on like treatment because it doesn't really. It's not like a minty scent where you can kind of feel your lips being nourished, I guess. Like I have this Blistex Lip Medix, and this is highly medicated, so if you have really chapped lips, you know, I would go for this. But if you just want something to restore a little bit of moisture to your lips, this is the way to go. They have multiple flavors in these Nivea lip butters, but I have the raspberry one. So they're pretty good. The next thing is an eyebrow kit. This is the e.l.f. eyebrow kit in the color medium. I have hit pan on both the powder and the wax. So this is what it looks like. You get the powder, obviously, and then you get this wax. I use this for my brows every day. I just kind of fill them in with the powder, which is just a really pretty, like, kind of medium brown shade. You can almost use it as an eyeshadow. And then I just kind of outline them and kind of run the gel through it. I use the little angled brush that comes with for the gel, and then I have an eyebrow brush that I use for the powder. It's a really good, you know, first brow product. I don't really do anything with my brows until I got this, and this is like $3 at Target, so it's nice to just kind of experiment with products, especially for something that you may not know a whole lot about. I have a bronzer. This is the NYC Smooth Skin Bronzer in the color Sunny. You can see the pan is right there. This was a product that I was trying to use up for that collab that kind of fizzled out on my end for the Finish 6 by Christmas, I think it was. But I did hit pan on that during this time. And it's just a really pretty bronzer. It's a little too orange for me to contour with, so I do use this just all over the face sometimes. But it is a relatively inexpensive bronzer. I want to say this is only like $2.99. So if you're just starting out with makeup and you just want a bronzer, this is a good one to try. And they are fairly common. Like, I'm sure you can find it at like Target or whatever. This light is just getting on my nerves. Okay. But yeah, it's a good bronzer. Speaking of bronzers, I have another one. This is the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer. This is the medium to deep version of it. I love this bronzer. I'm wearing it today. I don't know if you can tell, but I use this for contouring. It's so nice, and it's so pigmented. I adore it. I'm definitely going to be repurchasing this one when I run out of it. But because I'm trying to use up some of my bronzers and face powders, it was really satisfying to see the pan on this product. But it's just really nice, and it smells like chocolate. So what more could you want? I mean, really? I have a face setting powder. This is the Physicians Formula Youthful Wear Translucent Powder with Illuminating Finish. So it looks like that. You can see the amount of pannage is pretty huge. I used to use this a lot more than I currently do, because it is illuminating and it gives you kind of like that glowy finish, which I don't really personally like right now. I've been real into just like solid matte finish. But I will probably save this for the summertime just because I feel like then a little bit of glow is the way to go. But it has like some sparkly glitter in it, but it doesn't really show up on the skin, so it is, a nice powder, and it's really soft too. You can tell that I haven't made a video in a while. I'm just kind of like, and yeah, no, you can tell that I'm just like totally off my game. And you get this nice little brush with it too, which I don't personally use for the powder, but I have used it for contouring my nose and a little bit on the cheeks. So, you get that in there as well. So, I don't know if they sell this anymore currently. I found it in a clearance area at Target, but if you see it, it is something nice to try if you're into that dewy, glowy look. And speaking of dewy and glowy, I have a highlighter here. This is the MAC Fairly Precious Extra Dimension Skin Finish, and it looks like that. It's just like a bronzy, orangey highlighter. You can see that the pan is right there. It's super small, but hey, it's in pan. It's in this countdown. I really like this. This was limited edition for their Magnetic Nude collection. And the closest kind of dupe I can think of for this is the Becca highlighter in Rose Gold. But it's just a really pretty, glowy kind of highlight shade. Oh, it's beautiful. I don't even know if you can see it, but it's right there. It's so pretty. I love it so much. I'm so sad that this is limited edition because I really want people to try it and people to use it. But it is super pretty. And yeah. I hit pan on a blush, which is, again, a rarity that ever happens. This is the Bella Bomba blush by Benefit. You can see how cool the box looks. This was probably one of my first high-end purchases, like from Sephora, if not the first. It looks like that. You can see the pan there. This was another one of those Finish 6 by Christmas items that I had set aside, and I hit pan on it during that countdown. How cool is that? This is just a really pretty everyday pink blush. Just looks like that. It's really pretty for every day. It's real easy to just kind of slap on the cheeks and go. And yeah, I heard they're discontinuing this, which is really sad if that's true. But yeah, I'd recommend it. If you see it, pick it up. It's a good blush. It's a good everyday pink blush. And the last two things that I have are eye products. The first one being the Stila Smudge Pot in the color Kitten. Now this actually, I think I'm going to toss after this video because I was swatching it and it's kind of dried out a little bit. But I did hit pan on it during the time that I had it, so I'm just going to include it. It looks like this. You can see the bottom of the jar there. And Kitten is just a really, pretty champagne shade. Yeah, it is really dry, even as I'm swatching it. So you'll see it in my next empties video. But you can see it there. It's really dry, but I adored this when I first got it. I wore it almost every day with, a brown in the crease. It's so pretty. I still love that Kitten color to this day. But the Smudge Pot is really easy for just slapping on the lid, and it lasts all day, and you can apparently use it as a gel liner, which is what they market this as, but You can use it as an eyeshadow as well. I never used it as a gel liner, but you can if you want. And the last thing I actually hit pan on today, and I'm wearing on my eyes right now. This is the ColourPop shadow in Bay. I love this shadow. First off, you can see there's a tiny bit of pan right there. You can see right there. This is such a pretty shade. If you're gonna buy any of the ColourPop shadows, I definitely recommend this color, because it's just a really pretty. And I'm gonna make more pan shown by swatching it. It's just a really pretty purpley duochrome shade. I love it for the eyes. This is literally one of those shades where you just put it on your lid, and then I just used a transition shade to kind of, blend out the edges, and that's all you need. But the thing with this is that I've only used this shadow like 3 times, like today being the 3rd time I've ever used it, and I've already hit pan on it, which I think is weird because, like, you should be able to have, a cream, because this is like a creamy, moussey shadow texture. Like, it took me forever to hit pan on this Stila Smudge Pot, and, I used it every day. I feel like you should be able to have more product in here, but then again, the shadows are only $5 each, so you can't really complain, I don't think. And there's still a lot of product in there. It's not like I just totally finished it today. But still, that's something to consider if you're thinking of buying these ColourPop shadows. There's just a lot less product in here than I thought there would be, but it's still really a pretty color, and I still love the shade, so I will recommend it, regardless. But yeah, it's just a really pretty color, and I really, really like it. So those are all the things that I've hit pan on. I hope you guys enjoyed. I love watching these products that I've hit pan on videos, but I've never really had enough to make my own video until now, so I hope you guys really enjoyed that. If you did, give it a thumbs up and let me know down below what are some products that you've hit pan on recently, and what are some videos you want to see in the future, whether it be a topic for a topical vlog or something for a beauty related vlog. So yeah, and subscribe if you haven't already. That's super cool too. And until next time, I will see you soon. Have a beautiful day. Bye.